Post-game show after a tough game one in this best-of-3 series as Robstown took one to the chin there. Final score 4-2. Coach, how do you go about going to attack Sweeney in Sweeney for game two?
Yeah, well, we talked about it before the game. We've been talking about it all week at practice. This game matters. You want to win, but at the same time, it doesn't determine the series. We learned a lot about them tonight. That's their number one pitcher. He's out of pitches. So that's their kid they brought in as their closer. So now we have to go compete, against some different pitchers, some different arms. We knew that kid was good. He's competed all year long. And everything we knew about him, he showed tonight. So we're gonna come out here tomorrow and work and get on the road and go get prepared to play game two for what it is. It's another baseball game that we have to, again, pick up the ball and throw it to first when we get a ground ball. To go to home plate and put the ball in play, especially with two strikes. Like those types of things, we have to give ourselves an opportunity to win. So.
Well, take us through that fifth inning. That's just an absolute crazy set of events going there.
So I have my opinion about the situation there, and I'll just keep it to myself. But basically what the call was is when Jacob runs to first and he was inside the line, when he was inside the line and the ball hit him, it makes everything dead. So it returns everybody to where they would go. I don't think it was right. I think it should have been 2 outs, not 1 out, but we took advantage of it. We competed. Aiden had a ground ball at the middle for a base hit there. We got 2 runs. Kids had a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. We have a lot of kids in that dugout. I, on purpose, bring a lot of those kids because I want them to experience the playoffs. And we got a lot of kids in there, but we have to bring that energy. A lot of the teams that we play, they have kids in the dugout that don't ever get on the field, and that's all they do. And I don't need us to do that because we have kids that get on the field, but bring some energy, bring some life to the program. So.
The many fans packed the stands here tonight despite the fact of the 30-minute rain delay. Do you think that played a factor in this game at all?
Well, yeah, and look, I'm going to say this, and I've said it before. I love what you do. I love what Coach Barker does with YouTube, the radio, all those things. We want people here. It changes the game. If you go back, and this is just what I've seen. We've had 4 baseball games this year where the stands were full. We won 1, and we lost 1, and then the last 2 we've won 1 and lost 1. We want that every time. We want to step out here every time and have that energy, because what happens is when we get in the playoffs and the emotions of the fans and the emotions of the moment is really high, it's hard for us to simulate that during the year. So now when we're competing during the year and there's 100 people here and it's not very loud and it's kind of spread out and there's not a super lot of energy, it's a different kind of pressure. And then when you all of a sudden you get in the second round and there's thousands of people here or 1,000 people here, now that heightened energy is something new for our kids to fight through. So I love that y'all are here. I love that people come to watch. We just want to do it all the time. Yeah.
So what's the message to the team for game 2 to try and force game 3?
Me and you laugh about this all the time, but it is the same thing every time. When they hit you a ground ball, it doesn't matter if Cal Allen hits you a ground ball, if Wimberley hits you a ground ball, if Sweeney hits you a ground ball. It's still a ground ball. Pick it up, throw it where you're supposed to throw it. When you go to home plate, it doesn't matter who's standing on that mound. You got to turn the ball around and send it the other direction. If you stand there and take it, or you swing through it, or we strike out 10 times like we did tonight, that changes the momentum of the game. So we have to be process oriented. We have to understand that the things that win a baseball game are not one hit in the last inning. It's a process of events over the course of the game that makes us better. And we have gotten so much better at that. We just got to keep going.
Well, good luck to you for game 2, and if hoping to force a game 3. We'll see you back at Sweeney, Coach. Safe travels.
All right, thank you. Go Red.